Hello, what is up guys, Potato Jellyfish Gamer here, and today I am going to give you my sort of first impression of the new game First Assault. Which is based off the anime Ghost in a Shell. And actually the game is actually really good in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically, you couldn't take video or snapshots of it because it's closed, but I'm not sure. But to be honest, I think the game is really good, and I'm just sort of going to give you I got accepted into the closed beta, so I'm just sort of going to give you my opinion of it and how I think it is. And I actually think it's really good, so that's great. Anyway, guys, so I think there was yesterday the game GMs got to play. We got to play with the GMs, and they were actually, yeah, they were actually quite friendly, and people asked them a bunch of questions, and one of the first questions that popped up is that if the game was going to be pay to win or not. And I got good news for you guys, and that is that the game is not going to be pay to win. They said that they were working on not making it pay to win because it was not gonna be fun for anyone, and it's good. Second thing is that I don't really agree with this thing, because I think the game is really balanced. You could really tell that they worked on the game, like, because the game was really, it was really balanced, and it needs it needs to be optimized. That's the thing about the game. That's like the only thing that it needs, because the game is really good in itself. You can really notice that they worked so hard on it, and it's just really awesome. There were a lot of doubts at first, because it's hard making a game from such a famous title as Ghost in the Shell, because you need to make something good and not bad, because you can understand the pressure on the people who's making the game as well. One of the GMs stated that as well, that it was quite a lot of pressure sometimes, when making it, and that's understandable. Now, the one thing that I don't kind of agree with, but I kind of agree with it as well, is that the snipers are probably going to get a nerf on Ghost in the Shell, because pretty much every sniper is one shot, one kill, and they're quite easy to aim with. Like, normally in a game you'll see either like really bad snipers or really good snipers, and this is like well, actually no, they're actually quite balanced sometimes, but they're actually really good in this game. But you have to understand that every weapon in this game is really good. Like, you kill people very fast, although you have abilities as well, like your Q, it's an ability, so you're good, but you kill people really fast in the game. With some assault rifles, even SMG, it's a kill on one headshot, so but the game is really fun, and you have to understand that, because it's just a great game. Anyway, so the snipers are probably going to get a nerf, because they're really good right now, and I don't know, I kind of disagree with it, but who cares. And as I said before, it's a one-shot headshot, one kill on a headshot, and that's awesome. But I kind of like these fast, when you like kill people fast and that stuff. It just makes the game feel more competitive in a way, and stuff. Another thing is that you run faster with your melee and gun than you do with your main weapon, your rifle or whatever you have, SMG or sniper or whatever. You basically run faster with the knife. And I agree with that. I really like when they do this in games, and stuff like that. The graphics in the game is freaking amazing. It's so good. Seriously though, you can tell how hard they worked on the graphics. The only really thing that the game needs right now is optimizing, because I have a quite good graphics card and it lagged a lot still. Like the FPS, there were total FPS drops, and they really needed to work on the optimizing. But other than that, the game is freaking amazing. I mean, it's just so epic. Anyway, so yeah. Now the game, the how they play it is both like you have potential to do so much alone, but it's still a play game. I mean a team game, even though you have such potential to do stuff alone, which I think it's really awesome because there's this skill sync system, and where you basically, when someone has like a full skill and then they use it, you can basically press E to skill sync with them, and then you can also use the ability, which is really freaking awesome. Because basically, if someone's playing Motoko, say, her ability is going invisible. Now, what you can actually do with that is that if she has her ability fully full, like the meter on the ability is quite full, then you can just go in with like, because you can skill sync with her, and then you can get like 3 people going not completely invisible. You can still see them, but like invisible, going into the enemy team and just winning the battle, and that's so awesome. But at the same time, you can do stuff alone. Like, it's not a complete team game, that you can still do, you know, stuff alone, basically, like what I said. Now the next thing is, the game is probably going to be competitive. Now this game is like, we talked about this with the GMs as well, and they said they were probably going to add a competitive mode. Now the game is, I mean, if I've ever seen a competitive game, this is it, because the game is really like good for you. It's a team game, but you still have like these things that you can do alone, and it's so awesome just because of that you know, it really deserves this attention. It deserves more attention that it's getting, actually, because it's not getting that much attention right now. But you know, it's such a good game. Other than that, so yeah, the game is probably going to be competitive, and that's awesome. And it has such potential. So now, what the question is that, is it one of the best free-to-play FPS that I've played so far? And to be honest, I'd say yes. Even though the game is not optimized, it's still so good. The game is really entertaining, and it's hard to stop playing it, because it's just a good game, and you know, it's really fun to play. Honestly, there's not a lot of good FPS. I mean, to be honest, that's just my personal opinion. I actually prefer MOBAs or even third-person shooters way more, but this is actually something really cool, and you know, it's just awesome, really. And you know, it's just a great game. I would show you some gameplay footage, but I can't, because it's in the agreement, the closed beta, to not take snapshots or anything like video, anything like that. I don't even think I should be doing this, because this might be like a spoiler or something, I'm not sure. But the point is, the game is freaking awesome. It still needs to be optimized, but other than that, I mean, I'd give it like, it's way good. It's probably one of the best games that I've played, to be honest. And you know, don't underestimate the game, because a lot of people do that when they just see the trailer and they're just like, oh wait, this game is not going to be like the anime, so it's gonna be bad. But no, it's a good game, trust me. I've played it and it's freaking amazing. Anyway, that's all for the game. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. I'm sorry if you wanted to see gameplay. I'm sorry, but I can't show you that. I'm definitely going to do like a video when the game comes out for real and when you can record. I'm definitely going to do that, but until then, thank you for watching the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, or anything like that, but you just don't. Okay, anyway, goodbye.
It was just a month ago, can't forget and won't let go. It's in my mind all the time.